Nicholas Nelson doing the half front scooter flip drop in. Backside disaster, coming back with speed. I think this might be this guy's first vert ramp he ever touched. He almost didn't enter today, but all the homies convinced him. Back disaster, tail whip in. Got about 5 seconds left. That's gonna do it for him. Give it up for Nicholas Nelson. Oh, never mind. Nicholas Nelson right in. Bri flip drop in. This guy was going for the most massive drop in I've ever seen with a Bri flip over at A-Town Am just a couple months ago. And he's doing it here on the 12-footer. Let's keep it going for the Canadian sensation, Nicholas Nelson. Oh, he wanted the front feeble. Ooh. And Nicholas dropping in with the kickless rewind. Backside disaster on the other side. This guy's been getting higher and higher on this ramp all day, and he's a little guy. He's got little legs. It's not easy to pump this big ramp. The bigger the transition, the more power you need in your pump. This guy's pulling it off, doing the late tail whip, extra stylish, hitting the backside grab 1 foot. Still got about 10 seconds left. He ain't fall yet, guys. What is he doing? Whoa! Bri flip tail whip drop in, and that's going to do it for Nicholas Nelson. Give it up for him. This guy is only 12 years old, our youngest competitor of the day. It's going to be Nicholas Nelson representing Dissidents out of Toronto, Canada. This guy rode the vert yesterday. This little guy rode the 12-foot vert last night. Also went for some killer stuff over at the A-Town Am. Check that out. 360 tuck no-hander, full extension. Tail whipping down the waterfall. Heel kickless Bri over the box backwards. It's not even real. There's no way this kid is 12 years old. Doing big tricks. I'm going to call that the Reaper grab. It's kind of like a Superman. Double heel over the wave. So perfect and clean. Bri flip, double tail. See how much speed he's keeping? Holy cow! That was the biggest 360 tail whip I think I've ever seen. Hitting the sack tap into the bank. That was so fat. Only 12. Coming a long way from Canada for this one. He showed up and he's throwing down. He's run out of time, but he still wants to put this down. Big Bri flip tail whip drop in. I think he stuck it. Oh my goodness, Nicholas Nelson. He's going to want to try to get that one within the 60-second time frame. But doing that one for the crowd in run 1, you got to give it up for Nicholas Nelson, our youngest competitor in the pro division here at the ISA Nationals. This guy has so much energy, and his riding is insane. This guy does tricks as fast and as high as some of the guys that are twice his age and twice his size. Right now, from Toronto, Canada, we got Nicholas Nelson representing Dissidents. Here he goes. 360 tail whip rewind over the box. That's a big trick. Tail whip dropping down the waterfall. Heel kickless Bri flip. How does he do it? He's so consistent with these really difficult tricks. And on some of the most difficult obstacles. There's that Reaper grab. Back on top of the course, coming back down with speed over the wave. Double down heel whip. Check this out. Bri flip, double tail whip. Every trick is so perfect and consistent. 360 tail whip, landing perfectly back in. Keeping the speed throughout his entire run. A lot of times it's harder for these young guys to pump the big transition, but Nicholas Nelson has no issues doing it. 360 over the spine. Can he get up to the top? Oh, is he going to fit it in? The countdown has begun. At the last second, Bri whip dropping, and he gets it. Waving to the crowd as he jumps over the spine. Nicholas Nelson having the run of his dreams.
5th place. Get ready for this. 87.33 and in the money. This makes it better. We just learned 5th place is money. Nicholas Nelson! Nicholas Nelson, everyone. Look at this little guy. Hold him up. Big things come in small packages. You made it to the money, and you are going to Worlds.